kasta. Oj, vad du kan kasta nu. Städa, ja. Jag får bara kasta så här utomhus.
Bam! Bam!
Bam!
Those who have been following our journey know that this year we didn't make our own hay. So we rely on these things that we bought from the closest farmer. And since we don't have any big machinery, it's not so easy to handle them. But we got a tip from him that we could chop them in half with an axe. Since all the grass is like round and round in these things, if you cut it in half with an axe, you get pieces that is more manageable. If you just open them up and try to tear them apart without the axe, then everything is stuck to everything. And it has been working very well. Så helt okej ut den här, inte så farlig med den koppen.
Där.
Där.
Pappa.
Han ska ha krotta, lillkrotta.
som pappa. Oj, oj, oj.
Bra.
Hacka, hacka, hacka. Hack, hack, hack. Åh, tog jag med vatten över huvudet. Va?
Måste dra den.
Hacka, hacka.
Tänkte bli fermenterat så att det inte möglar. Eller är den här mögeln inte något som är farligt? Ja.
Säger du?
Luktar det dåligt?
Vad säger du?
Det luktar inget dåligt.
Nej.
Det är som vitprickigt.
Kanske inte är någon fara. Jag vet inte vad man ska tänka. Men det är inte hela liksom. Det är bara...
Nej, det är så ständigt. Det är så tjock.
Jag kan bara hålla emot.
Ta lite grepp.
Jag får ingen nyckel. Aj.
Pratade hit.
Oj, oj.
that is how we handle these now. It works pretty well, and as long as it's cold outside, it doesn't go bad in the barn. That is one thing that is annoying with these, that once you open one, the animals need to eat it up fairly quickly, at least when it's not -degrees or freezing temperatures. For a farmer with a lot of animals, that's no problem. They eat several of these each day, I guess. But for us, one of these now seems to last for 15 days or so. So twice every month we open one and toss it into the barn. What was left and what we pulled away on the tarp was a couple of days food for the sheep, so we just pulled it closer to the sheep. But otherwise we are just collecting it in our basket from the barn. It was lucky we managed to open one and toss everything into the barn that day, because the day after there was a storm and very windy, so it wouldn't have been nice to need to open one that day. The plastic is not so great, but as long as our food production is like it is today, and there is just one farmer alone for I don't know how many animals, I guess this is one of the only ways to manage the hay. One very usual response for everyone that tries to think about how to do things better, or for people like us who tries to do things in another way because we feel the conventional ways of doing things today is not so good or not sustainable or regenerative, is that every little thing that can be critiqued is going to be critiqued. So for example, if I talk about regenerative agriculture and that plastic is not good, and then I use plastic, then I for sure going to hear that, whoa, you're a hypocrite or whatever. So I guess these peoples that critique anyone who tries to do anything, they know that the way they live is maybe not the best, and feel threatened by someone who tries to do something, even though it's not all the way, or so on. We can't figure out everything. So what I'm trying to say with this is that there is lots of things we need to figure out, and they had it figured out, but they produced food in another way a long time ago, and there were probably problems with the way they produce food as well. So I know using plastic is not good, but we need to figure out how to do it without. It is what it is. So I finally started with milling this floorboards, the logs that I got last winter, and it was not too late yet, but I really need to get them milled now, otherwise they will go to waste. Why did it take me so long? I've been really hesitant, and this machine, this sawmill, is really annoying to work with. I can't seem to get all the boards even, and it seems to be really hard to get the chain on the blade sharpened so that it works well. Yeah, it's a hassle to mill with this, but still I'm really thankful that I have this opportunity to be able to use something to mill our own lumber, because buying lumber is very expensive. This sawmill is my father-in-law's mill, so it's really nice to have access to it. And the result is really nice. So I'm making these boards, what is in Swedish called kilsågat. So it has a root on the top. They are uneven, so to speak. And they are really wide and nice. I have no idea how I'm going to get these sides shaved straight, or how to say, I don't know what the term is, hyfla, so that the boards fit against each other, and we're going to make a groove as well, I guess, but that's a problem for another day. And we got some problems as well because the tops are thinner, some of them, because I have no idea how to use the sawmill to get them to be even. I have tried so many different things and I can't figure out why it happens, if it's the weight weighing it down, or if the end pieces are hanging out from the bench too much, or if it's the chain that is unsharp. I have no idea. And it wouldn't be such a big problem if it wasn't necessary for the floors to be even, because you want an even floor. Yeah, well, I need to continue working. I need to mill all these logs now so they can dry well in the spring.
Ja, nog där.
Fina golvplankor.
Vad säger du?
Ja, det här är fina golvplankor.
Har du något underlägg?
Underlägg.
Ja, så det är slut.
Jaha, ja, de är lutade mot träden.
Fokus.
Så.
Där. Ditåt.
Ska vi gå ditåt?
Vi ska prata lite till kameran nu. Alla våra tittare. Milling those floorboards with that sawmill is very frustrating and also very satisfying in a way. Getting nice and wide floorboards like that is. I hope we are going to manage to build a good floor out of them. Even though it's maybe not the best circumstances or förutsättningar.
Oj.
Ja.
Där. Där.
But I'm sure it's going to be a very nice floor when it's ready.
I hope so. As I mentioned earlier, there is some things that we need to figure out how to get the sides planed evenly, and there is some tricks I know about, but I need to learn about them.
Maybe we should have bought floorboards.
Couldn't have afforded that kind of floor. Maybe there is someone watching with some experience of milling boards that way and wondering why I did it the way I did it, and I don't know if that's the best way, but I really don't want the core of the tree to be on the board. So I want to split it in the middle first, so I can get rid of the core. Of course, I could start at the top or so, but then I would have to calculate. So I land with one of the saw cuts in the middle of the core. Most of the cracks in wood always leads to the core, so if you want to have a crack-free wood, you should not have the core in the thing that you are making.
These videos are made possible by our wonderful patrons, so thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you very much. It feels like we say this every time, but it's hard to express how thankful we are for this opportunity to work with this and produce these videos and get what little we need from it.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Ditåt.
Ska vi gå ditåt? Då hamnar vi på jordkällaren. Ja, där kan vi kanske gå.
We are trying to get rid of the diapers
Mamma.
with Ivar.
Mamma.
So
Där.
there's a lot of changes now.
Piss in pants.
Yeah.
Piss in pants.
We still have the diapers on during the night and when he sleeps, but so far we try to not have them during the day,
He's very good at saying sometimes.
but not every time.
He says after the accident. He says,
I guess it's easier during the summer so he can be outside with not so much clothing, but now it's layer on layer on layer, so
Hallå. Kasta.
kasta. We have some work to do.
Kasta där.
but he's very good at saying when he wants to poop. So
It's to pee.
he has been doing that since the beginning.
Yeah, very small. Well, it's time for Ivar's nap.
We didn't sleep very well this night, so I guess we are gonna take a nap as well.
Yeah. So I guess this is it for this episode.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Ska du säga hej då?
Hej då.
Hej då! Hej då!
Hejdå!
Hej då!
Muffa. Muffa.
Ja, där är de allihop. Alla som tittar.
Hej då!
Hejdå. Ja, morfar är inte här. De kommer inte hit när det har snöat för mycket.
Där. Ute där.
Ja, vi måste försöka få vägen plogad. Med traktor.
Dator. Dator.